Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and Kenyans at large. I am at the background of Kirandich Dam, which is one of our major large dams, whose idea was mooted in 1976 under the government master plan, where they had initiated over 27 flagship projects to be done as major dams to store water in the Republic of Kenya. Part of these dams is Kirandich. There are many more others which have been done. Major one. It was started in 1990, funded by the Italian government, and it was completed by the year 2000. This dam was launched on 12 October 2001 by His Excellency, the late Daniel Torres Moi, and National Water Conservation and Pipeline Corporation, who was the one that did this. Over the time period, this dam has been able to serve Kabarnet and its environs with a daily production of over 35,000 cubic meters per day. The dam height is 68 meters high. The embankment is over 400 meters length. The spillway is one of over 25 meters long. And the headway for the spillway is at a gradient of over 60 degrees. And the volume stored of water is over 4 million cubic meters. And its streams includes the famous Kinyo stream and the other small streams from the western part of it coming from the side of Ewalel. The eastern part are coming from the eastern part of Morop and Kitura Chapchap area. So you are most welcome to be able to enjoy and see and view this wonderful dam done by now the current National Water Harvesting and Storage Authority. Our aim of storing water, especially this, is for water supply, and it also does drought mitigation for, apart from the spillway release, we have been able to be releasing some volume along this and drops down to a place called Endau, those sides of Marigat, and it's been able to serve both livestock and human beings. On the other hand, the water supply has brought in a lot of development within Kabarnet town, which is the county headquarters, and its environs. Institutions that have come up include Kenya School of Government, Kenya, the GTI, that is Government Training Institute, which is under TVETA. We also have Baringo Teachers College, Baringo Bible College, and many other schools like Kabarnet High School, which is even hosting the distribution tanks, Utali Hotel, and many other commercial places that have come up. It has made this wonderful county headquarters to be having the most reliable water to supply and to maintain lives in a better way. It has created employment and also business for those who do supplies for things like chemicals and even power who are using it for generation and lifting the high lift water to the high level tank, the rising means. Thank you. It's the entrance to the tunnel. I'll leave the entry point. You'll be able to see many things inside here. If you come in, you can appreciate it looks much more like a bunker. We are now inside where the main operations of the dam is being run. These two pipes on top here takes the water to the treatment plant, and this main one is the one pumping water to the raising mains. The main tank, I told you, is in Kabarnet High School. This is able to accommodate, currently it is pumping at the rate of 180 cubic meters per hour, and if pumped for 24 hours, you are sure there is excess of 36,000 cubic meters to supply water to Kabarnet town and its environs. We are now going through the tunnel. As you can see, it's a huge one and well lit, and it is well constructed, quite safe to be inside here. And these pipes run parallel from the source, and this other one pumps the water upstream. And you can appreciate that we have walked over 600 meters so far. And this tunnel is well lit, well maintained, as already seen. And we're heading to where the source of the water and from the main dam is being operated from. You can hear there are no background noises because the operations were meant to be soundproof. The wall and every other thing, to you can be able to appreciate that as we near the source of the water is when you are able to get, as we near the source of the water abstraction point, you are able to hear some bit of flows of water. We are coming close to the end of the tunnel where we are sourcing the water as these others is being pumped. This wall ahead of me marks the end of the tunnel, and this is where the water is being picked as done as constructed. Ahead of us now, after this wall, is actually the huge reservoir. The water is being picked deep inside, over 300 meters into the reservoir, which is up. So we are standing, or I am standing with my people under the water. You can see up. This is the sign to show that there is no water bridge. This concrete wall and tunnel was well constructed. This is the one stacking the raw water, and this is the one pumping. The noise of the background is actually within, deep inside the water reservoir. Thank you. Now, after having appreciated the tunnel, which takes water to the intake and pumps out there, I'm taking you through the internal tunnel. We are able to climb and exit to the main reservoir you'll be able to see above. As I told you earlier, this dam, the height is over 68 meters above. So as I walk, you can be able to see the stairs quite ahead, which is 30 meters away where we are heading to. And we'll be able to climb with my friends for the next few minutes to appreciate the 68 meter height of our dam. See the concrete, the way it's well made, and see the stairs, very well maintained. As we climb up, you'll appreciate the works which were done on this dam. See the height that's going to help us exit from here. That it is true, the over 70 meters above from this ground is started. Let's go. Remember, on top of us is actually the embankment. And most Kenyans can be able to appreciate the technology already done on this dam, especially the tunnel. As we climb up, you need to be fit. We can have a stop. My cameraman needs to have a pause because he comes from the lowlands and he's not used to heights of this nature. So let's have a pause a bit. My cameramen are struggling to reach where I am, but I never get up with this man who has a lot of experience of climbing the hills of Rift Valley.
No wonder we are very good athletes in terms of long distance races. I have to have the second pose that is fully recorded for people to appreciate. You can see lighting going on here, and these are meant to ensure that the dam is safe. There is no single leakage on the sides of the walls. Finally, we are almost there. We are supposed to climb these stairs for the next 20 meters and be able, let's go. Carefully and slowly, no rush by my cameraman.
This institution was established long away as National Water Conservation and Pipeline Corporation. At that time, we were in charge of water commercialization, ranging from Coast Region, Rift Valley, Western, Northern, and even within Nairobi area. The reforms of 2002 came, and where the various water institutions, regional water institutions, were formed by the name Water Service Boards, and these bodies were given mandate to do what the then National Water was doing, and they took over those regions, and the authority was given new mandate for water infrastructure development, just developing the infrastructure that harvest and store water for the purposes of giving these regional bodies for distribution purposes. The reforms of 2016 Water Act came, and the institution was now given other mandate to be the construction arm, the implementation entity of the government on matters water infrastructure. Since the inception of this authority, we have undertaken various projects. When you go around the country, you'll see various projects which are up and running. Most of the large water dams that are in use currently have been done by this authority. And I want to give an example of some of the projects that we've done. We've done successfully Chemsuzu Dam. Chemsuzu Dam is in the Dal Maravin. We have done Maruba Dam in Machakos County, which supplies water within the Machakos municipality and its environment. We have done Kiserian Dam in Kajiado, and we also have done another Peace Dam, which was as a result of a presidential pronouncement to end conflicts and water scarcity in northern part, and the name is Nekaitum Dam, which is in Turkana County. We all know about Kirandich Dam, which the authority was able to do, and it is up and running. We also have other dams, medium-sized dams like Kalundu. Kalundu Dam is in Kitui County. The institution is also in charge of flood control. We all know that water is a good thing, and it also has its bad side, especially when flood waters affect the population. And this is the only institution that is mandated to undertake flood control works. We've been able to successfully do structures that have been able to control floods, especially in the areas of Western, We've also done we also done dams that act as flood control structures. Currently, we have it started in Koru Dam, which was meant to curb the issues of flooding within the Nzoia area. Currently, we have also some projects which are currently running and matters large water infrastructure. We have Murunyi Sioi, which is in West Pokot. That dam is supposed to curb the issues of water shortage within West Pokot County. We also have Oma Dam, which is currently ongoing in Kitui County and is supposed to store water. Actually, we also have a treatment plant. On completion, that dam will be able to supply Kitui County with the water. There's also a component that we are exploring on matters irrigation on the downstream. As I said, this authority was established under the Water Act 2016, and an executive order number 1 and 2 of 2023 took this institution under the State Department of Irrigation, and where now we are focusing on water infrastructure development for the purposes of irrigation. And on so doing now on matters of flood control, we've been able to successfully mitigate against floods, especially on the areas of the schemes that are those sides of Ahero. We've been able to do dikes worth around 60 kilometers since we started doing these works. So in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is the authority is strategic on matters of water infrastructure development, and currently we are focusing on the infrastructure that provide water for irrigation, as much as these storage infrastructures are multi-purpose in nature. The institution has also a role of advising the cabinet secretary on matters of water infrastructure, harvesting, storage, and flood control. We've been able successfully to assist in providing information that has led into publishing the National Water Harvesting and Storage Strategy, which is currently in use. It's being implemented. So now, on matters of capacity, we have been able to partner with most of the counties, where we've been able to assist them on doing some of these localized infrastructure using our capacity and the expertise in our human resource. We've engaged most of them. We have MOUs. Recently, we are working on an MOU with the Kenya National Police Service, where we want to ensure that all their stations have adequate and safe water. That MOU is being signed in a few weeks to come. We have also been approached by Kenya Wildlife Service, KWS, to ensure that we do infrastructure in their areas for wildlife consumption, and on areas on also flood control and river training. We've also engaged the private sector, a firm known as Dredge Masters. We, as an authority, we only have one dredging machine, popularly known as the Water Master. This equipment has been very useful for helping the nation in terms of desilting dams, in terms of removing hyacinths, especially in Lake Victoria. It has been used there. Currently, we want to move it from Kindaruma Dam, where it is now, to those sides of Bundalangi, where we have problems with the flooding, the backflow of the lake waters. There's an area that has been submerged. We also want to move it there. On the MOU with the dredge masters, we want to ensure that all the rivers that have been causing problems of flooding are dredged. And dredging, we mean just removing the silt up to the riverbed. That increases the volume of that river, because we realize that the flood waters, when they run into the river and the levels, the silt levels are high, then most likely, in most cases, the river banks break, and thus causing havoc, displacing people. And with that MOU, I think we'll be in a better position to ensure that all these rivers that cause issues have been dealt with, so that their volumes will not be full at any time. Matters water storage for irrigation, we are targeting to do infrastructure that will harvest and store water to ensure that